The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I check going. Here we're going 52. Here we go 47. Here we go kill. 47, 26.
Dak gonna put it up right away. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mingo, the man in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Quickly into the hands of Waddle. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He steps out of bounds.
3rd down and 9. They'll look to throw. moving outside the pocket, taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He looks forward for maybe a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! 46, 46.
Again, it's Blue. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Kill! Kill! There we go. All right, there we go. Kill!
In motion, Lamb.
26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Kill! All right, 26.
Play fake. Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers, go!
Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Kill! Kill.
A first down throw for Prescott. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 11.
Go to 54. Go to 54.
First down.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, there we go. I think it's all right. Here we go, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. C.D. gets the Cowboys a first down.
Here we go, 46.
Catch to the air one more time. That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Inside the 20.
And as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, there we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even care.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 6. On third down, here's Mitchell. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards. 1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1918. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To the air once more on second down. He'll step up and run, and he's in! Touchdown, Buccaneers! He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point, up and good. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going to throw it here on first down. Oh, he got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
47.
Send a man in motion right.
26.
On second down, it's Dak. Back down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Mingo, the man in motion. On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
19 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a design run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Harris is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get McMurray, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. Not much happening there, just a short game.
12-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
We go 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah, here we go. One, here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Mingo, the man in motion.
26.
Second down, Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
At 47.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Left side, caught by Lance. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
We're going to 54.
It's a
Right
gain of 17
yeah, here we go.
First
Right.
down, Dallas.
Everybody, kill.
Again, Prescott to the air. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
That's holding at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now we're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Third and goal for Prescott. That one, take it in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And a good run there. He's given 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
70 Lions. Go street. 19 Lions. Track 60.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw is Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
46.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. This fielded inside the 35. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready to alert, ready to alert. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down, they need 7.
70 Lions. Go street.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Bucks have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 49. His kick is perfect. And the Buccaneers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Taken down back at the 42.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Try to set up the screen for Mitchell. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 65, 19, 19, go.
We'll try and run here with Bixby. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Mitchell. He'll take this down to the 23. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. set up to throw. He takes off. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be third down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Now Mitchell. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here with Mitchell, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have a Bucs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, there we go. 47. Here we go, 48. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely. Absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here we go. I take. Kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Dak facing third and long. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Odafe Owe bursting it and recording the sack. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. It is taken down after a solid return. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop up. Before he can get any return cranked up. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, here's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down.
47. We're going to 54. 26.
On the play fake. Dak. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Diaby in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced out wide. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
It's 47. Then we're going to 52.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I'll pick up the 44 yards on the play.
In motion, Lamb.
Cowboy first down.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! Here we go, 46.
In motion, Lamb. Prescott on first down. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
No! 19 Tiger!
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. That is off. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. Oh, yeah. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Still going. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 45, Cowboys 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
So now,
Cowboys.
after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers, in the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
They'll try the right side with Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On third down, here's Mitchell.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Yeah, bring it at 47. We're going to 54 wire. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Yeah, here we go. I get one. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? 26.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Here's Mitchell. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Bigsby. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl.